Hello again, guys. Hopefully, everything's going well. You guys are safe. I wanted to include this example mainly because it's I didn't do much, technically, damage-wise and all that kind of stuff, but it's a pretty good example of knowing when to go where. Like, this is a great tank, but you can't really brawl in it. You gotta know when to go and take your shots of opportunity and when the hell to get out. So first thing we're doing here is we're just setting up in this tree, letting the camo net kick in, and we should light anything that's moving over towards that town over there. I'm keeping an eye on the map. We got a bunch of tanks that went to the north, so we got very little coverage down here in the south, which is okay provided a whole bunch of tanks don't come this way. Because if they did their job quick in the north, it's not a problem over here. But we only got 2 tanks, really, 2 or 3 tanks of any kind of damage dealing or armor capacity on this side. Now that shot got me lit. I'm not sure by what at this point, so we're trying to be careful. We'll stay down, make sure we go dark. Now we're up 3-0, so it don't look too bad at this point. It's like we piled pretty much 10 or 11 tanks in the north, so they better be able to do some work over there. So now we're going to push down this way a little bit and see what else we find. There's got to be something over here. I see a lot of red tanks in the north. There's got to be some over here, right? And now I'm lit by something again. And I didn't light him, which is interesting. That probably means it's a tank destroyer. So now we're going to just try to stay under the ridge, go dark, sneak up and see if we can light whatever the hell was there. There's something over here, but I can't see it yet. Still can't light it, so we'll go back to this little dip here in the ridge. Now we decide that I'm going to pull back over this way just a little bit. I don't like being down there so lonely in case 5-6 tanks just come around that corner at once. And there's the guy that had me lit, so he must have shot and finally lit himself. I'll try to get a shot on him. I was trying to track him, but it didn't work. Nah, I think he's behind the building back there again. So once again, like I said, I did not want to stay down in the south with me and a PZ4 alone, because that felt pretty sketchy. We did have some cover behind us, but if they show up, they're going to be shooting at me, not the tanks behind them. Like I said, I cannot brawl in this. We need to find the right opportunities to take our tank to the fight. So at this point, it looks pretty good. We got a couple tank advantage, but it looks like we're losing some pretty good armor in the north here, so I decided it's time to go over here. Yeah, unfortunately, that SC-35A that just got killed, he was one of our best players. He went over there and did some work before he died, though. So if you see when I get over here, you can see these guys are not doing too well on hit points. So what seemed like a pretty easy win is now a pretty even damn game. So trying to get over here and figure out how to get some shots without getting detected if possible. You can see I tend to stay behind the battle in this tank unless it's time to actually take it in there. So there's a couple opportune kills. Get myself lit. Shoot him, try to track him, get the hell back. Artie could come on me at any time. Fortunately, we didn't track him. I was hoping I could keep him up on that ridge. So we're going to pull back behind the building over here and try to get some cover. Take another shot on this guy. We're trying to track him here. Except our gunner misfired a little.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And once again, we got a decent advantage. With the biggest problem we got left at this point is that SU-152 over there. He's a pretty damn good player, and he can smack us all really good. I'm just trying to wait to see if this M6 pops up or where he goes. I think we might have chased him off. I'm not sure. We're waiting to see if he pops back over the ridge. It looks like our guys in the south are pushing across the bridge. I was kind of hoping they would do that. I'm really shocked there wasn't really any tanks in the south. But back up just to see if maybe we can get a shot on him. I think he's on the other side of the building, but I had to take a peek. Alright, so now we decide, since our boys are breached that side, it's probably time to breach this side if we can, safely. I'm looking where this SU is. I just want to make sure he can't shoot me, or maybe I can get a shot on him. But he's on the other side of the ridge, which is good to know. But now, unfortunately, I was kind of daydreaming with this guy. And luckily, our PZ-4 took care of him. That was from the guy over there by their cap, so that's a good shot by him. Now it looks like, you know, cleanup operation at this point, but we need to respect that SU, so now we decide to get over here and try to get behind these guys. And now what I really want is these guys over here on our cap, the IS and the other PZ-4, to get moving. The IS is just camping, which it's not necessarily bad. Could use one tank there, but it's pretty obvious that at least two of their tanks are here. So if we kill them quick, get on cap, we win. Alright, so it looks like we got a little movement. Our Artie's pushing over. The Churchill's coming with me. The PZ-4 set up safe over there in town. There's our other friend. That was the million-dollar question. Where was that missing tank? We knew where the Artie was, and we knew where that SU was. So now we're just trying to keep moving so we don't get Artie. And that was pretty close. It was a good shot by him. Got a little splash damage, but we okay. So now it looks like we got some numbers finally on this side. Felt a little lonely. Alright, so now we know where they are. That was what I was trying to figure out, if I could light them or what. Because if that SU was on this side, that would have hurt. See, he just smacked that guy for 400 and something, so... Now my objective is to try to get up here as quick as I can while these guys are distracted. There's the Artie friend. Unfortunately, I missed that one. Missed that one as well.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And here comes my friend. Oh no!
One of our tracks is damaged.
Alright. Now we can get behind him, and it's over with for you now, buddy. I was hoping not to take the shot, but...
Track hit.
I hit him right when I shot, so screwed it up. If I aimed these a little better and zoomed in, I wouldn't bounce as many, but I'm just trying to mess with him. So he can't do anything, he's in a bad spot.